I can't come to America without filming a proper American sports fisher. Well, today we have for you a Hatteras. It's a GT59. This is your classic American sports fisher. It's a 2021 and it's the real deal basically. It's fantastic. We're going to head on board. We're going to do the full tour. Look at these massive exhausts on the back here. That is pretty cool. I love these wooden transoms. Stress proof it's called. I think that's a great name. Okay, well, let's step on and I'll tell you all about it. So we're going to do every area, well, not quite every area, actually there's one area we're not doing and I will explain why not. But basically it's because I'm a coward. So, fighting chair here. So it's a leaning post really, isn't it? So that's where you position yourself. You've got rod holders about the place as well, somewhere for your tiddy. And you can get yourself in there, your rod out over the back, and that is your perfect fishing spot, isn't it? In here, we've got things like, I think that's a bait well in there, but there's also these areas down under the floor as well, like this. And you've got these all the way across here, look, just masses and masses of storage. Other things we've got here, seating across here, great for your buddies to watch. We've got a Garmin screen up there as well actually, which is quite a handy thing. Over here, a bit more storage, but also tackle box in there, and underneath here, move that without breaking anybody's kit. Barbecue, someone to fry your fish up when you're done. There we go. We're going to talk about this tower as well in a bit. But let's go inside first of all. So there's a button here. And this is your classic sports fisher interior. This again was a place to chill out with your buddies at the end of the day. Have a drink, cook up some food. Absolutely fantastic. We've got TV down here. We've got access to some of the control panels and that sort of thing dotted around. Maggie's at the bar. Galley's here. So we've got the hob, of course. Underneath there is the microwave. That will slide away like so, out of the way. Bits of storage around the place for your glasses and so forth. Sink. These are fridge drawers here, like this. In fact, I think these might be the ones you can select for fridge or freezer. I'm not absolutely certain, but that would make a certain amount of sense, wouldn't it? And then this is more storage along in places like this. But that is a nice zone, isn't it? This wonderful sloping roofline as well. A real deal, isn't it? What's in here? A bit more storage. Okay, storage here and space of bottles, ice maker, etc. If we head on forward a little bit further, this is quite interesting. It's a huge area right underneath here going across. We've got some of the equipment in here, as you can see. I think this is some of the AV equipment, in fact, up on the wall there. But also covers, canopies, that sort of thing can all get tucked away in there, as you can see. And in fact, if we look over the other side, similar kind of deal here. Big Denon amplifier in there. Fabulous, like that. Now, again, she's a sports fisher, and so therefore you do have things like, so that is a custom reel holder there. All your fishing reels can go in here. And if we drop that back down again, that's quite a heavy, chunky lid on there. There we go. Back here, if I can open it, it takes two hands, so let's have a scratch. There we go. That one there is for your rods. So rods in there, reels underneath. Lovely. And then a bit further forward, bit more storage around the place. And then let's go right up to the bow. That's just storage in there. Hanging as well, actually. You can put bits and pieces in there if you want to. And then right up here is the day heads. So that's in there. We've got a shower, of course, in there as well, and the sink and the mirror wave. And you'll notice there's a door just down here, and the reason for that is because that is then en suite to this cabin, which is the VIP guest cabin. It's lovely, isn't it? You've got the hatch up ahead there over the bed, and then obviously things like storage about the place, hanging rail in there, for example. We've got it along here as well, and we've got it down underneath the bed. So a great place for linen or whatever else you want to keep in there. That's that ensuite back into there. So that's that one. Another thing we've got here actually is the laundry facilities. That's in here to wash a dryer. There we go. So if I think I'm right in saying that's the washing machine and that's the dryer there. There we are. If we come back a bit further, cabin 3 is here. This shares that day heads at night. There we go. But nice cabin. Again, wardrobe in there, and that TV is on a bracket, so that can be swung out if the people here want to be able to watch it. And then if we step across, we'll come back again. This is interesting because it's the right sort of size. You could put a mattress on there, use that as a bit of overflow sleeping if you needed to. But it's got 3 cabins anyway, so you probably wouldn't. Owner's cabin is here. I think I'm right in saying there's a lot of storage underneath this bed. I think that's what I was told. Bedside cabinets with drawers in. We've got a load of storage here, a load of storage here. That one is wardrobe. And then we've got sink, shower, and the loo. Very good. Okay. Nice. They do feel super solid, these Hatteras. Let's head back out of here. Back past Maggie at the bar. I'll take you for a wander around a bit more. There's a flybridge to look at, and there's also a very nice engine space to have a look at. So we'll close that back up. And we'll head up here. So this is the helm position. Now, very Sportfish are positioning this right at the back because, of course, you want to be able to communicate with whoever's fishing down here. So that's why that's positioned so far back. These are all rod holders here. They're not rocket launchers. They look like it. And then these 2 fabulous seats here at the helm. Big flat steering wheel, engine controls, 1 each side, so into gear and throttle up. And then here we've got things like searchlight control, VHF radio microphone, start stops for the engines, engine blowers, bilge pumps, all that sort of thing is all switched from there, and these then will close down like so. And then multi-function displays across here, 3 Garmin screens, which you can configure, as you can see, however you want. So we could have that on engines, for example, like that. And appropriately, we're on Fish Finder on that one over there. This is a similar kind of deal over here. So we've got the little computer thing for the boat. We've got another searchlight control, bow thrusters in there, and also that one is the trim tab control. And if we come right on around, what we've got then is the seating area here. This is actually air conditioned. That's what these vents at the front here are for. So you can have cool air blowing into here. And then this is a really comfortable, like a sleigh seat, isn't it? That's fantastic. And in fact, there is, I think it's a freezer underneath here. Hang on, let's find the right bit from the hand. There we are. Thusly. There we go. Bit more seating on that side. And the other thing we've got here then is up here. Now these reels and please don't ask me to get technical with this because I don't totally understand it, but basically these link to these outriggers here. So when you're fishing with these, that's where your reels come from, and in fact you can see the lines here that come out and then down and then are taken out with the outriggers for fishing. But the other thing we have here, and he did say we'd rather you didn't go up there, and in fact they have a sign saying exactly that, but I did assure him there was absolutely zero chance of that. But right up there is the tuna tower. So you see that flat section there. If you go right up, and on top of that there's another full helm position, steering, engine controls, Garmin screen, all of that. You can drive the boat from there and you can watch the tuna running and go and chase it. Not even for £1 million I am not going up there, not a hope. There's the communication radios up there, Icon VHS, and the Caterpillar instrumentation is there as well. Fantastic. Okay, let's come back out of here. I want to show you the engine room because the performance of this thing is pretty epic, as they do tend to be. There we go, back down there. That one there, I guess bait well, or whatever you want to use that for. Let's pop that back up there where we found it. There we go. And then I'm going to move this seat here out of the way. Pop it on there. That was elegant, wasn't it? Lift that one. And this takes us down, there we go, to the business end. Alrighty, and then here is engines. Big, oh that was convenient. Engines. And that's the air conditioning just cycling. So these are a pair of Caterpillars. They are the C32A certs. They're 1,800 horsepower each, and they're giving this beast about 40 knots. If you consider the size, a 60-foot flybridge boat, that is shifting. It is really shifting. She'll cruise at 30, well, 28 to 32 really, that sort of area. And when you're doing those sorts of speeds, you're going to get about 375 miles of range with a bit of reserve. As ever, drop the speed right back, get a lot further, but honestly, if you're into dropping the speed right back, you're probably not buying one of these because these are all about performance. Spot zero over here, so that's water purification. And then you can get right around here. That's a nice engine space, isn't it? Look at the size of these engines, they are monsters. That's brilliant. Okay, very good. Let's come back out of here. Even these engine feet look just proper big league. And you can see the shafts here. Look at the thickness of these. There's some proper chunking engineering going on here. Generator is here, and there's a second one over on this side. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's come back out of here. We'll drop that one back down. And then the last thing to see, let's put that seat back. Everything on this is really super solid and chunky. There we go. Perfect. Again, you got your rod holders here, you see. Just fantastic. Let's take a wander up to the bow. Now this again is very, there's the Garmin screen. This is very American sports fisher. They never have rails. You can see the Viking next door is the same. So the rails up at the bow, but not here. What you do have is this groove here, which is quite handy because you can put your hand into that and at least you've got something to hold on to. So you work your way around the deck. There we go. And then right up on the top, this is where your, on the bow I should say, not the top, it's where your tender lives. So crane here, tender here, and that just sits in the water and launches it. They have at least put rails around here. A lot of them don't even have that, but this one has, so that's good. And then we've got the anchor windlass and the anchor right up here on the bow. Lovely. But if we look from here, now you can see that's where we were. That's the hard top, and you go up, and that's the upper helm position, the tuna tower, right at the very, very top. And you've got to walk up the outside on these kind of steps that go up on either side. I have never been brave enough. I don't think I ever will be. And these are these outriggers that we were talking about. Look at this. Real deal stuff, isn't it? Real deal. That'd be a great name for a sports fisher, wouldn't it? I'm all about the puns, me. So there you go. Some proper Americana sports fisher for you. I'm going to say massive thanks to Denison Yachts. They've organised this tour. I'm going to say massive thanks to you guys for watching it. And if you've noticed the Nordhaven next door, yes, of course we have. If it's not on the channel already, it's coming soon. Because that is quite a beast. Nordhaven 96. Anyway, enough of this. Huge thanks to you guys for watching. Huge thanks to Denison Yachts who got me on board, gave me access, closed the boat down. Absolutely brilliant. And let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll catch you on another one of these very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's have some more tuna tower. Oh, yes.